Hey guys, this is Hex, and in today's video, I thought I would talk about the upcoming update for Elder Scrolls Online, which is update 11, and this is going to be available on PC and Mac on August 1st, and for Xbox One and PlayStation 4, August the 16th. Now, there's going to be a few things associated with this update, one of which is the Shadows of the Hiss DLC game pack, and I'll be talking about that here in a few minutes. Other stuff includes the style parlor, costume dyeing, and of course, the base game patch to fix some of the issues that some of the players are still having, as well as some little goodies tacked on here. So as far as the Shadows of the Hiss DLC goes, if you have an ESO Plus membership, of course you don't have to pay for it. But if you're not a member like me, and you still want to purchase it, you have a basic pack for 1,500 crowns, which will include the 2 dungeons that are in there, and these are going to be 4-man dungeons, and one of which is called the Creo Shadows, and the other one's the Ruins of Mazatun, which I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Now, if you're wanting to spend a little bit more money, it will be for the collector's bundle for 2,500 crowns. You're going to be getting the 2 4-man dungeons as well as a Hiss Guar mount, Hodge Moda hatchling pet, and 5 crown experience scrolls. But if you're like me, I'm going to go the cheaper route. I'll probably wind up getting the stuff maybe later on, but for now, I'm just going to kind of stick with that. Now, the other stuff apart from that, you're going to be able to, they're going to be introducing a style parlor, which has customization options, which include name change, race change, appearance change, all new hairstyles, adornments, and markings. Now, this is good. You're going to be having to pay this separately from the DLC, so it's not going to be all bundled into one and the same, which kind of sucks in a way, but I can understand why they're separating it out. But I'm really excited about this, just based on the fact, that if I decide, if I'm, instead of making a whole new character, if I decide later on one of my characters, I'm just like, if I happen to have, like, let's say, like a Guar that's like a male Guar, I could actually go and change that out instead of just making a whole new character altogether. As far as like hair changes go, I think they said it was going to be. Let me see if I can actually find it. 90 plus and all. Which can be used with your existing collectibles. Excuse me, that's including like adornments and markings, which is still pretty impressive. And the amount you get, I imagine, no matter what you charge for it, it's going to be well worth it. So I'm kind of excited about that because I have a character I'm just sick of I'm sick to death of their hairstyle. So it's nice to kind of really change that. Another thing that players have been requesting for a long time is the costume dyeing. Now, some of the costumes I've seen on there are kind of like, while they do look cool, some of the colors they chose for are kind of like, they're okay, but, I'd rather have something different. So now you're going to be able to change it out, and I think you're going to be able to do that at the dye stations. So the next thing we got next is the base game patch. First thing on the list is, and a lot of like the people that are on PC that kind of play on the consoles as well. The ones that have been bitching about, and yes, you guys have been bitching about it. I've read it. Been bitching about console text chat. We'll get out here in a minute. You'll finally be able to get it. So if you've been complaining about that, or if you're too shy, maybe you're too shy to talk, you'll be able to. There'll be another option for you, guys, to communicate with. But there's also various little things like Dragon Star Arena improvements, the ability to trade bind on pickup items to group members in dungeons and trials, which is actually pretty cool. Introduction of the Cyrodiil town. I'll get out here in a minute. Cyrodiil town capture system, which I'm not 100% sure what that's about, so I'm going to have to look at that later. Champion point increase, which I don't recall on their video what they said that was going to be raised to, so I'm assuming they're going to announce it here eventually. Rebalancing adjustments to racial passive abilities, improved face effects and animation, and just basically, more improvements here and there, especially for the Cyrodiil performance improvements, which a lot of people have been complaining about as well. But that's basically all I wanted to talk to you guys about for today. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I hope to see you guys real soon. Take care.